This phone gets mocked a lot. It's got many flaws, but why'd I still buy it? One reason: the price is amazing. 12 plus 512 gigabytes for just $14.84. Probably the cheapest so far. 512 gigabytes phone with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Let's be precise here. Remember, this isn't launch price. And 256 GB's even cheaper. Around $1,300. This is the Honor GT. At $25.99, it's nothing special. At $14.84, it's incredible. Though the price is great, let me start with the flaws. If you can't handle them, no need to keep watching. First, the biggest issue. Battery's only 5,300 mAh. If this was 2023, maybe acceptable. But in 2025, pure garbage. People hyping 1,000-volt batteries, making up for capacity loss, claiming it matches 600 to 700 capacity. Anyone with a brain won't buy that. Then energy conservation laws don't exist. The 100W fast charging does help compensate. Second issue, storage specs are misleading. Only the 1TB version has UFS 4.0. Everything else is UFS 3.1. But they don't mention this anywhere. The speed difference is huge. At least tell people about it. Give consumers the right to know. Same model with different hardware tiers. This sneaky move's just ridiculous. Third, only single-band GPS, dual-band Beidou. Compared to dual-band GPS, triple-band Beidou, accuracy's gonna be lacking. Don't be stubborn. Triple-band Beidou gets more satellites than dual-band, but it's not as precise as dual-band GPS. This causes reliance on single-frequency signals. Higher delays, slower speeds. Accuracy takes a hit too, especially in remote mountains or dense urban areas. Errors get even worse. Fourth is the short focus fingerprint. Lots of complaints about this. It's positioned too low. Goes against normal usage habits. If they won't use ultrasonic fingerprint, I'd suggest side-mounted would be better. You wonder why there's so much backlash, but they still use short focus. Only reason is it's dirt cheap. Industry insiders reveal procurement costs just 7 yuan, several times cheaper than ultrasonic. So that's easy to understand. Plus, there are minor issues with the plastic frame. Actually acceptable for this price range, but better craftsmanship would help. Paint chips off easily, hard to tolerate for users who go case-free. Done with the downsides, now let's praise it. First, biggest highlights: the Snapdragon 833 processor. Antutu scores around 2.3 million. Geekbench performance rankings also top tier. Among Qualcomm chips only, it's definitely third place. So nearly perfect for this price. Second, Honor's eye protection's always been first class. Features a 6.7-inch 1.5K flat screen, 120Hz refresh rate, and 4000 nits peak brightness. Not only supports 3840Hz ultra-high frequency PWM dim. Strategy uses DC dimming at high brightness. In dim lighting, 3840Hz PWM dimming at low brightness. Plus hardware-level blue light reduction. Honor's eye protection is now a complete ecosystem. Pretty innovative for domestic phones. For cameras, just 2 lenses on the back. Main camera's a 50MP Sony MS906. Hardware specs look pretty decent. Solid mid-range sensor. Same price phones use entry-level L1T600. That's basically QR code quality. Of course, hardware's just the foundation. Software tuning matters a lot. Honor's photo quality is actually good. Rich details, vibrant colors. Overall, very clear. Other one's a 12MP ultra-wide macro lens. Don't use it much, but real estate agents need it. This camera system handles daily use just fine. Downside is no telephoto lens. Just digital zoom. Long zoom fans should note that. Gaming performance? No worries there. Honor tuned this 8.3 pretty well. Sure, it's an old flagship, but still performs great and stable. I didn't even turn on the built-in game mode or phantom stabilization. Everything's on default settings. First up, PUBG Mobile HDR high-def 90 frames per second setting. Average frame rate 89.4. Smooth as a straight line. This game's no challenge for it. Honor of Kings maxed out graphics, basically pegged at 120 frames per second throughout. Even complex team fights barely stutter. Genshin Impact highest settings averages 60 frames per second. Genshin's actually pretty demanding though, but the Honor phone's frame rate stability stays solid. Variance is just 2.7 frames per second. When handling extreme loads, it still maintains relatively stable frame output. Average power draws 4.5W. That's the highest of these 3 games. Though it's under pressure, it handles things pretty well. Let me wrap this up.